What's going on YouTube? Geosno right here. Today's video is sponsored by iMobie and it's a review of their AnyTrans for Cloud program, which is available for Windows and macOS, and it's actually very useful in my opinion, so I decided to make a video on it. So we're talking about this program in here, AnyTrans for Cloud, which is pretty much a cloud manager, which means that it allows you to combine multiple cloud sources like, Google Drive, Dropbox, your iCloud and OneDrive and so on in one single program so that you have access to all of them without having to download like 30 different programs and install them on your computer, which of course makes your Windows or your macOS computer less cluttered and of course gets your files easier. And the best thing of all, this program is completely free if you don't want the premium package. So if you go ahead here on the pricing, you can see that on the free plan you have 10 gigabits premium traffic for Lightning Cloud synchronization, 10 days premium plan if you want to try it, and general tech support, so it's available. And the premium plan is available in here with all its dedicated stuff. Now let's take a look at the program itself, because I find it very, very interesting. This is the program AnyTrans. This is the pre-release, and I have created a throwaway account. Now you can sign in with Google, Facebook, or Twitter, or you can create an account on their webpage, and during my checks, their connection was secure using the HTTPS protocol, so do not worry about your credentials being stolen or stuff like that. The program looks secure. And of course, after you authenticate, it's going to show you all your accounts in here. Now I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so that you are able to see very well what's going on, but the program itself looks very slick, and in my opinion, it's laid out very well. You can see that in here we have the information about the account that you have created and all the synchronized accounts that we have. For example, in my case, I have an iCloud account connected, a Dropbox one connected, and a pCloud one connected in here. But you can also go ahead and press Add Cloud, and you are able to sign in with one of these in here, including Facebook, which is something that I liked when I tried the program at the first time. And this is what I actually meant by you don't have to install any particular client for the cloud storage you're using. I do not have to install the Dropbox synchronizing program anymore, or the Google Drive anymore, or whatever, because I do have everything in here. This program combines them all together so that when I try to search for a file, I can switch between them. For example, I go ahead here on my iCloud Drive, and as you can see, all my files and the folders in the iCloud Drive are present in here, and I can download them, I can move them to a separate folder, I can synchronize, rename them, get details about them, you can see in here, and I can even delete them if I want. For example, I go ahead in here and delete this particular file, and it will synchronize automatically with my iCloud, and the file of course gets to be modified on the server. So if I want to do something else but on my Dropbox account, I can simply switch with one click. And as you can see, I have some thumbnails from my other videos in here, and some channel related data, and some SHSH2 blobs for my devices. This one is a little bit more personal / channel related, so I can switch between them very easily without having to close this client program, open another client program, make sure it doesn't stay in the taskbar and consumes my internet band, and so on. It's very, very cool. Now if I go here to the pCloud, it automatically logs in, and I have my personal stuff, my videos, my pictures, my music, and this PDF file in here, and I can simply download it and use it, or I can simply go ahead and create new folders. For example, I'm going to make a new folder called Stuff. So let's say Stuff, and it will be automatically created in the pCloud account. Now, something else that I like a lot is the function for starring. You can pretty much star different files from different clouds, and you will have them in here for easy access, especially if you have many, many files across all your cloud accounts. And then there is also the search box in here, which allows you to pretty much search through all the clouds or through a specific cloud that you have connected, and the type of file that you want. For example, we have here photo, folder, audio, document, or all. So if I want to search for Killin, I go ahead in here, I press search, and it shows that the file does exist and it has the icon of Dropbox. So now I know that this particular file that I'm looking for is on my Dropbox account, and I don't have to go one by one in each of them to search for that particular files. This is very useful if you have many files, because it makes it easier for you to find them. This is the button for synchronization, which shows you the tasks, and this one in here will pretty much go ahead and show you what is currently going on, uploading, downloading, and if I try it again, it's going to transfer it. For example, it failed last time because of no internet connection, but now as you can see, it does work. The file gets transferred. And this one is actually a book, I think, in CHM format. And there we go. It has gone to my cloud. The downloading in here and the finished as well. You can see that all my synchronization has been finished, and I go ahead and say clear. And yes, and everything is gone. Now, something else that I like about this, regardless of the share function and so on, is the lock button. So if I want to pretty much go out of my desk for a moment and I'm in a crowded place, or I'm in an office where there are other people around and I want to lock my account, I don't have to log out. I can simply press this in here and it says that AnyTrans is locked. So at this point, I will have to input my password again in order to gain access, which is something very good. So let me do that in here. And of course, once you do this, you're able to get back in, which is something I like. Now, AnyTrans is a program from iMobie, and they have something very interesting, and that is the ability to change the language. They do provide it in many languages, including English, Japanese, German, French, and so on. And of course, you're able to choose between them just with a restart. So this is something good. You can also check for updates in here. And as I said, this program has a free version that is not actually limited on the days you can use. You can use it for free for as much as you want, and of course that's something good. So this is AnyTrans for cloud. This is a good program in my opinion, especially if you're working on an office and you have a lot of cloud accounts that you want to pretty much concatenate or combine in one single program to avoid using different clients and so on. This is a very easy way to keep tracking of the files you have and what you downloaded and what you uploaded and so on. And since it's free, I definitely recommend it. Check it out in the description down below. And thanks to iMobie for giving me the opportunity to check it out. Thank you for watching, guys. Do not forget to subscribe to stay updated. I'm GeoSnow. Until the next time, peace out.